Hello, I'm Dr. James Bogash, Master of Health and Longevity and creator of Modern Health Myths. And today we're going to talk about beets, that wonderful vegetable that, pretty sure it's a vegetable, wonderful vegetable that not everybody seems to like, but most people seem to know that beets are good for your blood vessels. There's beetroot juice powder, there's beets, there's all kinds of things that we can, or variations of beets that we can take in. And so people with high blood pressure have probably come across the idea that beets are good for the blood vessels, but most people probably don't understand why. And this has to do with a little compound called nitric oxide, and I've got a series of videos on nitric oxide and why it's important and how we can increase levels. But nitric oxide is very good for the blood vessels. It opens them up, it relaxes them. It is definitely something we want to have more of. So, when we eat beets, beets are high in nitrates, which nitrates, when they are mixed with stomach acid, produces nitric oxide, this compound that is very good for our blood vessels. The problem here is, A, you have to be eating beets or other nitrate-rich things like green leafies, and you can't be on any drugs that block stomach acid. So your Prilosec, your Nexium, they are going to block your body's ability to make nitric oxide from the healthy foods that you're eating. Like, how crazy is that? That a drug could stop food from being good for you. It's about as scary as it gets. And most doctors who write these prescriptions are not aware at all that these are side effects that these drugs can be causing. If you've got a bleeding ulcer, certainly it's not the time to have the discussion because that class of drugs will save your life. But short of that, you need to come up with a solution rather than taking medications, because if you've got high blood pressure or don't want to have high blood pressure and want to do everything possible for your blood vessels, then we need to make sure that we are getting all of our benefits from food, from the food that we eat, and it's not being blocked by drugs. Not any particular study for this one, just sharing the information about why beets are good for you. Make sure you like this video, share it with somebody who you know has high blood pressure, and subscribe to the channel.